Results may vary.
Back on the show that's all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. You're listening to Get Down to Business. I'm your host, Shalom Klein. Get Down to Business is brought to you in part by Everett Wealth Solutions, a registered investment advisor and financial planning firm, a fiduciary advisor that helps you create your personal wealth. You can find them at everettwealthsolutions.com or call 708-771-7777. So early in the program, we spoke with Cindy Beebe of Every Second Counts, and we talked a little bit about security, but now we are joined by Allison Norton of Outsource IT Solutions Group in Naperville, Illinois. Allison, welcome to Get Down to Business.
Thank you so much for having me. Good evening.
Good evening. So you and your team, and I've looked at your website, and it looks like you have a fantastic team, work with businesses and in helping them outsource their IT needs. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the customers and some of the businesses that you work with on a daily basis?
You bet. Outsource Solutions Group is a managed services provider, and we work with small to medium-sized businesses throughout the Chicagoland area. And these businesses outsource their IT department to us, so we become their de facto IT department. And we monitor, manage, and maintain hundreds of these networks throughout the Chicagoland area with a team. And we have a help desk team, and then we have a field service team, and then we have a back office team servicing our customers.
Sounds like a busy operation, and I'm sure in today's day and with all of these security risks that pop up, many of them being in the world of tech, your team is being kept very busy. Just last night, I opened up my email, and I believe the Crown Prince of Nigeria reached out to me with a large sum of money that he asked me to transfer. I did not click the link. Do you think I made the right decision?
Good. Oh, you definitely did. Yes, absolutely. Security is a huge focus for us because there's so many points of failure when you're dealing with security with your network. And, you have to look at it as a multifaceted way. So you have to protect it from the outside in. And deploying a firewall, a small firewall, it depends on the environment we're scaling, but the firewall, and then we have to have software services on those firewalls, antivirus gateway, web blocker type of services. So when organizations want to block employees from going to sites that might have malware or viruses on them, and we help our customers scale that to their environment. And then, of course, antivirus is very important, again, to have that on all the devices, especially if clients are allowing their customers or their employees to bring their own devices to work.
So, Allison, many of our listeners are small business owners. Do you believe that any business is too small to be protected?
Never. Absolutely not. Protection is your best friend, and you have to have the mindset of that it can happen to you. You can't be naive in today's day and age. Even if you're a small company that makes bags in Melrose Park, the hackers and the bad guys, they're looking to infiltrate your environment. So you have to have some spam filters, antivirus, firewalls, and some policies, and to educate your own end users in your environment, your employees. You have to make sure they don't open those emails like you just described about the Nigerian prince, even if it looks legit. And that's the hacker's way of getting you in. It's curiosity. We're all so curious. Like, we'll look at this email and you want to open it, you've just infected your environment. So lots of education in the environment as well. We're
talking with Allison Norton of Outsource IT Solutions Group in Naperville, Illinois. Allison, obviously, in the company name is Outsource, but why should small businesses, why should big businesses outsource their IT needs as opposed to potentially hiring somebody in-house?
That is a fantastic question, and we do such a great job with taking care of employees, and we have an entire staff that is dedicated to accounts, so we never sleep, we never go on vacation, and you can have a team of experts working on issues or deployments or upgrades within your environment, and we are dedicated around the clock to your organization and your IT needs.
Fantastic. Well, Allison, we are running out of time, but I want to make sure that our listeners that may have also gotten an email from the Crown Prince, as somebody just sent me a text and said that they received it as well. I want to find out how our listeners can get a hold of you to learn more.
Oh, absolutely. You can check out our website at osgusa.com. You can call me personally. I'm happy to talk to anybody about security needs or outsourcing needs at 630-352-0153. And we also offer a free security assessment. It takes about an hour, and we can tell you, some things that you need to improve on in your environment to protect yourself.
Fantastic. Allison Norton, thank you for joining us on Get Down to Business. We'll be sure to check in with you again soon to talk more about outsourced IT needs. We appreciate your time. Get Down to Business is powered by Tandem HR, your solution center. You can find them at tandemhr.com or call 630-928-0510. You can also email them, simplify@tandemhr.com. And coming up, I've got a buddy that's going to be coming here in studio with me. That's right, Rust Buddy, and we're going to be talking about a new product that's joined by, I guess, one of his buddies as well, a returning guest, Warren Brand, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about that product, talk to you a little bit about a cool quiz that our listeners can take online. You're listening to the show that's all about small business jobs and entrepreneurship. Stay tuned. We've got Warren Brand of Rust Buddy joining us here in studio, and at the end of the program, I've got some fantastic tips for all of you small business owners that want to establish a YouTube presence. It is a game changer for business. You won't want to miss it. You're listening to Get Down to Business. Get Down to Business, powered by Tandem HR. Don't touch that dial. We've got more tips, advice, and information for you right after these important messages.